okay, when you go to that filter part, I've shown us this on our listing. They'll put parking, things that they want available, parking available. And if you don't have parking on your property, then that's I mean, your listing will not even come up there. So that parking is very, very important, especially for those that are struggling to get bookings. That parking is very, very important. If you know there's a paid parking somewhere, try and arrange a system whereby you are paying for that parking for guests. And so the guests will be like, okay, it will seem like they're not actually paying for parking. Yes, we don't have parking on our property, but there's a place you can park for. That's already been paid for by the host for you. So you're going there to park your car for free. Meanwhile, the host has already added that parking fee in a nightly rate, right? The host has already added the parking fee in a nightly rate, one way or the other. I don't know if this makes sense. So these are like ways you encourage your hosts to, okay, what to do on the listing to help boost. It is done. It is done. Most some properties that are managed. Some of the properties don't have parking. These are ways we try to push it and turn it around, just so that to be like, okay, you search for a particular property, you search parking available, because people don't want to stress about parking. They don't want to stress about parking at all, right? So now let's say maybe if it's a large property, right, maybe like up to 6 bed or something, you could say, okay, you are paying for at least one parking, you're paying for at least one car. Any other additional cars, the guest will pay for it. I think that's very, very fair. You pay for at least one car. Any additional cars, the guest will pay for it. So let's move forward. Add a crib. Crib is like this stuff that baby stays in. Baby crib. That's what this whole crib thing is. There's some families that come with their with kids under 1 year, under 2 year. They don't want to have to carry their own baby crib from the house and travel. So some hosts actually have this at their property. So this is something else. Something else. It doesn't. I don't think it costs much, right? So it's just something you can encourage them to get and just put in the property, as it helps, with listing. These are things that families search for, just like a place that baby sleeps in. Something else about this baby crib, I feel like why hosts don't really like it. If you get the baby crib, you need to get a bedding. You need to provide a bedding. A bedding is like a normal bed sheet, right? You need to provide a bedding or a linen for that baby crib. Now you can say you provide baby crib, but the guest has to come with their own linen. I'm just trying to make it less um expensive for the host, right? You provide the baby crib, yes, we provide baby crib, but you have to come with your own linen. This is something one of my one of the properties I manage for. This is what we'll do. We'll provide the baby crib, but please come with your own linen, because linen is like a big deal out there. They charge for all those things, right? So that's how to go about that of a crib. Unblock bookable dates. Now there's some occasion, probably there's some period out there, like okay, let me in Nigeria, for example. I don't know which celebration do we have that is popular and people. So I say Christmas. Aside from Christmas, Christmas period, Boxing Day, all these likes, people block people. Or maybe, if just for example, if there's a particular period of time that they play any kind of sports in Nigeria, or in any location in Nigeria, that we know, okay, these things happen every July or something. This is an example. We know that these things happen every July, right? Now, some hosts some hosts will go on and block those dates, because they want to let's say it's January now. They'll block those dates of July, because they want to increase the what's it called, increase the money on those particular days, that they know that, okay, this occasion is happening this time. People want to come around because they want to increase their what's it called, their money there. But there's something, that you can actually increase the money. You don't have to block those dates and wait till it's closed. You can still, in January, just for those particular dates, increase your nightly rate on those particular dates. Let me show you. This is for one of the properties I manage, right? So this is like let's say for this particular date you want to increase the nightly rate for this particular date, 5th of September, right? Just click on this day. This is for Airbnb, for example. Other platforms, it's pretty much the same thing, right? You can go on YouTube and you see a lot of samples on how to increase nightly rate for a particular date. So it's everywhere on YouTube. So you just click on that particular date, edit it. You increase it to any amount you want, 250, whatever it is, and you save. It's very simple, right? It does that particular date has been increased instead of blocking it entirely, right? So now that of this particular date has been increased. I'm going to stop this particular. I don't want my videos to be too long, so I'm going to stop it here and continue. So you understand? So I hope you understand so far from this place. So that of this nightly rate now will be increased. So that is that simple. Is that simple? So in the next part of this class, we'll continue from. So unblock bookable day. Open up additional days by making exceptions to your minimum length of stay, right? Minimum length of stay. Most hosts, let me just say this before I end it. Most hosts, their minimum length of stay is 2 nights, right? Is 2 nights. The minimum length of stay is 2 nights. Like this one, and it's 2 nights. Like this one, and it's 2 nights. Minimum length of stay is 2 nights. So it's like people that want to book for just 1 night, they're probably just in town for something and just need a place to stay for the night. When they click on okay 1 night, your property won't come up. Now why most people avoid this 1 night is because of the wear and tear. It's stressful. It is okay going back and forth, but if a host is having difficulties with bookings, right, I'd advise they start with 1 night at least, or they move or switch to 1 night, minimum of 1 night, because when you create a listing, right, especially for those that are not they are not advanced, I mean managers or property managers that don't really have much properties, but if you've been in the system for a while and you probably have a couple of properties, you can continue with your 2 or 3 nights minimum. But if you're just starting out, right, you just started probably your first property, your second property, try to make your minimum nights 1 night at least for a start till you've gathered enough booking and good reviews. Then you can switch back to 2 nights. Like this particular property, we started with 1 night, we had like bookings and but right now we're on 2 nights. So you understand? You start with 1 night, you got a lot of bookings, then you switch to 2 nights, a lot of bookings, a lot of reviews, a lot of 5 stars and 10 stars reviews. You understand? Got a lot of reviews. Airbnb, the highest number of stars is 5 star. That's why I say 5 star. Booking.com is 10, right? So a lot of 5 stars and 10 stars reviews. Then you can switch back to switch back to 2 nights or 3 nights, whatever night minimum night you want. But if you're still looking for guests, if you're looking for more guests, right, stay on 1 night, because a lot of people want to yes, you could try to make your price. When you're just starting out, you won't reduce it away or increase your price. There's a way we go about that, which I will talk about, right? When you're starting out, you try to make your minimum nights 1, at least 1 night minimum. Then when you've gathered a lot of reviews and bookings, you can switch back to 2 nights. So that's how most people do this thing. So I'll end this class here.